Why am I doing it? Literally, why am I even doing this? Can I just have Charles Leclerc again, please?
Hello there, Stream Boy here, and welcome to my last to first challenge around Monaco. We're going to be driving in the Ferrari once again as Charles Leclerc and see if we can... Wait, what? What do you mean I can't do an Arab and use the same top driver more than once in a season? What? Well, with that out of the window, I'm going to have to go in the toothpaste car. Driving as Robert Kubica, we're going to try and attempt to hopefully finish anywhere other than last. And hopefully we'll have good buckets of fun along the way. So without further ado, and before I cry my eyes out, let's get into qualifying. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to qualifying for Monaco with Robert Kubica. If you could actually fucking see the car. Where the hell is he? What? Oh, there he is! Braking for the first corner. Oh, dear! Oh, good grief. Sorry, I've turned into a prepubescent child there. Kubica hits the wall. Williams brakes, clearly not calibrated as usual. Looking at the rest of the grid then, Hamilton and Bottas with utter domination for Mercedes at the front. 7/10 quicker than the next quickest car, Sebastian Vettel. But looking down the rest of the... Oh, dear. Oh, well, that really is poetic. The Williams cars are last, but no one's really surprised about that. Let's see, hopefully, if Kubica can get off last place in the race.
No heroics into Sandoval, please. We're in amongst the pack and just need to stay in one piece.
Lights out and away we go for the overused engineer quote Grand Prix, and it is a decent-ish start. We're starting on the medium tyres. It's a one-stop strategy. No one's surprised at all. Down the inside of a bunch of cars, making our way up into P18, past Lance Stroll and our teammate. Fantastic, or is it? Lance Stroll still hanging it in there on the inside. We wave up the hand of death. He's still there, giving us a good fight. However, we're going to squeeze him out after Casino Square right there. And down the inside, coming in towards Mirabeau of Daniel Kvyat. Or is he still on the outside? Giovinazzi leaving the door open, but he squeezes us into the wall. And that could be a calamity, but luckily, we get away without any damage. On simulation damage, that is quite something. We could have cracked like a boiled egg. However, as you can see, they're gone. Well, fuck. Hold your horses there, Mr. Profanity. Because as you can see, they're not really getting away from us. And it gets even more tasty as Pizza Boy Giovinazzi is right there. We are right on his gearbox. That is fantastic stuff. 2 green sectors for us. So our setup of maximum downforce seems to be working quite well on this car, keeping it quite stable. As you can see, there's a massive train, the Toro Rosso there of Pierre Gasly with front wing damage, I'm pretty sure. And so during Sector 3, he is an absolute dog. And we're flying along like an excitable salmon and coming up towards Rasgas. We're going to feint to the outside. However, it's all going to be for this brilliant cutback down the inside of the Alfa Romeo up into P16. That is excellent. Next target, Baguette Boy himself. And coming on to the end of the lap, we've caught right up to the back of him once again. We're driving an absolute rocket ship out there. You might as well give Williams the championship right now. They're invincible. And as we're on the back of this pack, once again, it's going to come towards the end of the lap. Once again, through this chicane and onto Raskas. They are so slow behind Gasly, and we perfect the cutback this time. Right alongside, no argy-bargy, a clean P15. Poetry! Onto the end of the lap, there is Kevin Magnussen. We've reeled him in. We must be the fastest car in the midfield. Right, that's a bit of a stretch, but we've crisscrossed him like a shoelace down the inside, just diving it a bit. P14. Excellent stuff. And as we come on to lap number 8, there is Max Verstappen coming out of the pit lane, and he is going to get stuck behind Pierre Gasly. Very nice. And that's because we could do a number on a Red Bull here. Once again, it's the infamous Raskas passing point. Gasly swoons his French tones, and that is us into P9 ahead of a Red Bull. And that is absolutely excellent. But he's got a great run on us coming into turn 1. So we have to brake just a bit later and shut that door on him.
It's partially because of understeer.
But we've done it. P6. Let's go. On to lap 10, because genuinely nothing happened. And Lando Norris is out of the session with a mechanical failure, and it's safety car. Oh my word, the safety car has been deployed for the first time in one of these. So now it's prime time to save some fuel, ERS, and switch to the soft tyres. We didn't even need to get to the pit lane before we switched to our soft tyres, as you can see. brilliant stuff from the Williams mechanics. However, what's not so brilliant is Russell has ended up ahead of us. My word, so being behind Gasly must have slowed us down that much. That is shocking. However, at the end of this safety car, we're just going to scare Russell a little bit. Hang out the outside of KarlsCars. Going to go round the outside into the last corner. We pinch him a bit. He's hit the wall. And we get a bit of a tank slapper looking behind and... Oh. Oh, no.
I guess that's what happens when you take out your teammate.
So that's the end of that then. Williams back where they belong. It is truly the last to last challenge. And there's nothing we can do. They have been blown to smithereens. Or have they? Yes, that's right. Lights out and away we go for attempt 2 of the last to first challenge here at Monaco. Decent start, just like before. Diving down the inside of a couple of cars and gaining some positions. And a couple more as well. We dive down the inside of a Haas and a Racing Point car into Mirabeau and secure it into the hairpin. Many laps of floundering and Williams' snail-like pace ensued. But as we skip on forward, as other cars pitted, we were in P2. But watch out, there's an angry Christian boy behind. But he forgot the Christian virtue of patience. I leave him acres of room and he still hits the wall and loses a bit of his front wing.
And that's all you need to catch up on. Let's get on with this bread.
Out of the pits we go, and Hamilton did have to pit for a new front wing after we,
slightly killed him. Oops.
Annoyingly though, Grosjean got out ahead of us, and he was behind us for most of the race up until this point. So that is not good news at all. We've been horsing around, or have we? Because this horse is feeling pretty frisky. All over the back of Grosjean, pulling out of the slipstream, trying to scare him into a mistake. And while we're sliding about a bit, going through the swimming pool complex, we are here at KarlsCars, our happy hunting ground for both these attempts. I'm not salty about that at all. However, we're right up his diffuser. We're going to fling the ERS and fuel all the way up. We're in the slipstream. We pass Raikkonen, who we were stuck behind earlier, and diving down the inside of Grosjean. Excellent work ahead of both of them into P12. Fantastic. Can we catch up to the cars ahead and aim for points? No. No, we couldn't. I don't know what you expected, really. On to the end of the lap then. Valtteri Bottas wins the Monaco Grand Prix last to first series thing. Meanwhile, we've got an angry Mercedes behind us. It's Hamilton who's hounding our diffuser, and that's making me very nervous indeed. However, we're just going to hold it. And in a Williams car, we didn't catch up to the cars ahead, but we're ahead of a Mercedes. P12, basically a win. Yes!
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Bottas wins. Mercedes get another win to the collection. I don't feel like we're in a position to do anything about it other than distract Hamilton from ever getting in the top 10 in this race. So I will take that. On a real though, P12 in a Williams car is not too shabby at all, and we weren't that far off the pace of the rest of the midfield. So I'll happily accept that. That's very good news. Like I said, beating a Mercedes car, it doesn't get much better than that. Today we had saucy overtakes, pretty good pace, game crashing, the Mercedes, one of them at least, crashing. So it's been a pretty hectic race here at Monaco, and genuinely, absolutely buckets of fun. And I can't stress that enough. So hopefully, it can be just as fun going into the next one of these in Canada. Thank you all for watching this last to first attempt once again. I do feel like we weren't really in a position to try and get it once again for obvious reasons. If you did enjoy, then slap like, smash subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because that way you will not miss a single one of my uploads, and I would be very grateful if you could do all of that. I also have a bunch of social medias you should go and follow right now. My Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Discord, and my Twitch, which I do stream on quite a lot. Links will be in the description. Do give them a follow and check them out. It will be very, very good fun. Until the next video, whatever that video may be, once again, thank you all ever so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you very soon.